All right. So I had a really wild morning. For a little bit of context, so I'm not like super spiritual, but I do like tarot card readings. I think that they're fun. Um, and the other day, Google was like, "Hey, here's this tarot card reading app that I would like to recommend to you." So for shits and giggles, I downloaded it. And, like, they give you, like, free readings, and I just think they're fun to read, but, like, you know, it's an app,
Yeah.
and out of any sort of spiritual thing, I am way more skeptical when it's an app,
Right.
Well, yeah.
but I think it's fun nonetheless.
Uh-huh.
So I did one this morning, and, the app is just like, "Oh, hey, you're gonna be, like, moving forward in your career and all this fun stuff." And then the last one was about like relationships, and it was just like someone wants to rekindle their connection with you. So
Oh.
another background, in 2018, me and my ex broke up, and we did not talk for years. And then I reached out to them in September to kind of hash things out.
Okay.
We have not spoken since September.
Uh-huh.
It is now 2022.
Uh-huh.
And an hour after this tarot app reading, they messaged me.
No, really?
Yes, they sent me a meme about Paper Mario.
Okay.
And I'm like, I have no idea where the hell this is coming from because I have not spoken to you since September, and this tarot reading app is telling me that someone wants to rekindle their relationship with me, and I am not having it. I am not having it
The
today.
answer is no.
You better be deleting that app. No.
It was far too on the nose for me this morning. It's like 9 a.m. and I'm like, oh no, I have not been conscious long enough to handle this.
Oh my god. Did you respond?
Yes.
Uh,
I'm
more
not
memes?
on negative terms with them anymore. But like, it's just so weird that I have not talked to them in months. And then out of the blue, after I get this friggin' tarot card reading on a stupid app that Google recommended to me.
okay, but what if it's your ex that, like, put that through?
Oh my god. They manifested it.
Yes.
I don't like that.
I don't either.
Why did I write this? Brought to you by the record button.
Welcome to Why Did I Write This? The podcast where we read bad writing so you don't have to. Oh, Mona.
I'm Harmony.
I'm Beth.
Hello. We got a good show for you today.
Do we?
Yeah, don't make false promises.
I'll think about what I say.
Will you? Will you really?
No.
Yeah, that's kind of what I thought.
What do we got today, friends?
So I found an old story that I started writing. It's not finished, but I wrote the first couple chapters.
Nobody brings a finished product here, you know?
Yeah. Pretty much.
Yeah.
We like to leave things unfinished where they belong.
In writing hell.
Yes. So this story, I titled it Glitch.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, is this related to like some of your other ones that you've written before, or?
So you know my original characters who have made appearances in many of my fan fictions?
Like Ember?
Yes.
Okay.
This is the start of their origin story.
Oh, okay.
Good timing.
After we've already been introduced to them, now
Yes.
we get to learn
Now
how
you
they
get to
come
see where they're from. So as I said, it is titled Glitch. This is the prologue. Energy. It's a strange thing that no human has ever really comprehended properly. No, nature doesn't control it. It's not a miracle, and it's not just science. There's just 5 controllers that harness the power of energy. Their stories are long, but they are important to know. You may think this is just fiction, but I know that you just don't remember.
Oh.
I know. I'm setting up like a mystery. It's normal though, since all of us know what it's like to be forgotten. Anyway, back on our topic of energy. I'd like to start off on a planet that had been destroyed for millions and millions of years. It is my home planet, Mirica. The destruction of this planet.
Mirica.
Mirica. Fuck yeah.
The destruction of this planet had created the rest of the universe.
Oh, you know what? Maybe that's what we should do here.
Can I read chapter?
Sure, you can read chapter 1.
Yay! Thank you. So I have chapter 1. Oh, that's a short chapter.
Yeah.
Chapter 1. Mirica is anything but a humanoid planet. The living conditions for us are fine, but would kill any human in an instant.
Take me there.
Oops, I'll join you. This is because it contains all of the energy in the universe. It is our only planet, but I hate it. I am a part of a royal family, so you could say that I'm a princess. But it isn't really anything that matters. On this planet, and every other place I would ever go to, I'd be considered a mutant blood. My blood being blue flames.
How?
So I thought of this whole thing.
Oh no.
She has like oil, a type of oil for blood,
Ma'am.
and it's like flammable to the point where when it's unoxygenated, it's just the oil. But when like it pumps through her heart and then it's oxygenated because breathing, then it catches on fire. But like,
Wouldn't she just burn internally?
no, because her her body can sustain it because that's just how she was born.
Okay.
Maybe she was born with it. Maybe it's
she's
Maybelline. Don't click your mouth at me.
My blood being blue flames. I was given the name Ember.
Wow.
Usually, Ember is associated with the color red, but that's not my case. My sisters both have royal blood.
I like the transition there. Just none. There's not even. I didn't even put a paragraph break.
No. Cat. She has blue and green blood. Blue when it's oxygenated, and green when it's not. Kit just has plain green blood. And when I do one small thing wrong, my parents make the biggest deal of it and tell me that I'd be better if I weren't a mutation, as if I can change it. And they
What?
wish that I was never born.
Whoa.
Beth, you look like you have some comments there.
I'm just confused how one sister has color changing blood, the other one doesn't. They just got plain old green blood. That's all they get.
So listen, there's a lot of story there for those characters that just does not get touched on in this.
Okay. All right. I just trying to tie up some loose ends.
So Kit is also a bastard child.
And are they or are they not named after the candy?
They are not.
Okay, it was just conveniently.
It's conveniently timed.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay.
None of this may seem important, but it's what influenced me to start my story. I didn't know what my consequences would be, and I continue to regret every second of it. What I did made more of a mess than it should have. Though I want to forget my past, I have to write it. It's what my friend would have wanted.
Do you refer to anybody as creator in this one?
Creator?
Sorry, creator. Sorry, creator. I don't think so.
Oh, thank goodness.
Do you want to read chapter 2?
Oh,
Beth
sure.
needs a Rotten Do.
What? What did you just say?
You need a Rotten Do.
Oh my gosh.
Which is chapter 2.
Oh Lord. Okay. Chapter 2. It was the day of my parents' election to see which daughter would take place as the new ruler of Mirica. Sorry.
Ugh.
I deserved that position, though. I think I knew I wouldn't get it. Oh, you wrote... Okay, hold on. You wrote in later. I deserved that position, though I think I knew I wouldn't get it. No matter how good of a child... That looks like COD. No matter how good of a child...
No matter how good of a child.
You're missing it. Oh, okay. Anyways, Kat was always considered as better. I raised Kit from birth when I was 5 years old. Wow, starting you early. I was a better parent than both of our biological ones combined.
Ooh.
I was visiting my close friend Flair that morning. She was wishing me luck and helping me with my appearance for the announcement. After having my hair tied back in a bow behind my horns, I dressed in a fluffy red and pink dress. Flair and I headed back to the palace I had lived in for the past 3,417. You originally had 3,416 years.
Why so specific?
Because,
Was there a reason, or were you just like, this sounds better?
yeah.
I went to meet my family up on stage and was scolded, oh my goodness, for being late. My mother stood up and walked to the microphone at the front of the stage. Good evening, citizens of America. Today is a very special day. It is the day I choose a new ruler of America, she announced. There were thousands of cheers and applauses. First, I will introduce my 3 daughters. You all know Kat. She's creative and optimistic and is wonderful to be around. Kat stood up and I could barely hear myself think over the cheers of the crowd. After the sound died down, my mother turned to Kit. Kit, she is the smartest and most reasonable daughter that anyone could ever have. Kit stood up and I joined the audience in their applause. Our last and oldest daughter, Ember. She is the most responsible, unique, and hilarious daughter. I'm honored to have a daughter as wonderful as her.
Are you Ember?
No.
Are you Ember?
No.
Oh.
Ember?
Sorry.
Ember, sorry. Oh, I was shocked. I didn't think I heard her right. Hesitantly, I stood up and felt deafened by the amount of noise there was. I saw Flair shoot up a flame that said, "Yay for Ember." I smiled and sat back down.
By the way, Flair has fire hair.
I
Oh,
wouldn't
so
have guessed.
in her hair, she wrote out "Yay for Ember."
She got some crazy dude.
Yeah.
My husband and I decided earlier today who would take our place. A glimmer of hope sparked inside of me as my father stepped up next to my mother. At that moment, I expected the world. Oh.
What?
We decided that our daughter, Kat
Galaxia.
Galaxia, will be our new ruler. My heart shattered. I know I expected this, but I got up and ran out of the room. I ran to the nebula center in the middle of our planet. It's where all of the energy on our planet is stored. There was a forest outside of the center I often went to. You wrote it off to the side. And I fell down against one of the trees. Suddenly, a mysterious voice rang out behind me. "Hello, Ember. Something tells me you're upset. Would you like to make a deal?"
Dun, dun, dun.
What's the next episode?
It doesn't exist. However,
Oh.
I do have little snippets from this trilogy that I wanted to write. Oh,
Uh-huh.
sorry. 5 parts, quintilogy.
Wow. Wow, okay.
So I've just got a few little scenes from different spots.
Mm-hmm.
I have the ending to the second book, which was going to be titled Error 51099.
Real quick.
Why?
Is a singular book called a untilogy?
What?
No. Probably not.
Is a two for called a tuology? Tuology?
Anyway. So, the ending for book 2.
Yay.
I glanced over at my surroundings, suddenly realizing where I was. I looked back over at my sister, who was glaring at me. Kat, you can't just leave me here. I gotta take care of Kit. I can't leave her alone. She's 3,415 and she can take care of herself.
She's old.
Yeah, we all are. I looked around myself again, but when my eyes got back to where Kat had been standing, she was gone. I was more alone than ever, and it was even worse because my sister just trapped me on the burnt remains of our home planet. And then this is a scene that is later in the book, starting with some lovely dialogue. Hey Ember, want to go out with me and some guys tonight? Danielle inquired, a new character.
Okay.
Oh, sure. What are we doing? There's a party going on. We'll probably end up making out with a few people there.
What?
Whoa, hold on. I didn't know this was a romance.
I stared blankly at the girl. I still didn't understand human terms. Ember, please tell me you've been kissed before. No, I haven't. Why would I want to be? Ember, you are 3,420 years old. How have you not been kissed? I gave her an irritated sigh. How many times have I told you this? I have no interest in an intimate relationship.
Wow.
Well, what about just for fun? In what way is making out fun? Never mind. Just go there, drink some punch, and eat food since you hate dancing.
You know, I think you might have known some things early on.
I
Yeah.
did. I've known that I was ace since 13.
There you go.
Is Nathan going to that party? I questioned her. Maybe. Why? She stuttered. Because you... Because you wouldn't be going otherwise. How do you know? Because you hate people almost as much as me.
Oh.
That's a mood.
It is a mood. Then I have a little passage that was going to be for the story Glitch, another in the series. In the midst of our discussion, Emmy, another new character,
Okay.
Amy's phone suddenly rang. She took it out and looked at the caller ID. Oh, just a minute, guys. Destiny is calling me, she said to us before answering her call.
Like a friend named Destiny, or like the destiny of the universe?
Destiny is calling me.
Kit leaned over closer to me. Did she just quote Mr. Brightside? She whispered.
Okay,
Yeah,
thank you.
but I don't think she meant to, I answered. Ending. We all stood around silently, the only noise coming from our malfunctioning robotic friend.
That's just Anna.
Beep, beep.
I looked over at her computer to see she had one thing still loaded. A picture of an Earth girl who had been labeled as Error 51099, type DM.
Wow.
Wow.
Type direct message.
This is Honor Out of Context. Thoughts and quotes from your host.
Do you think that skeletons soak themselves in alcohol to get drunk? What if Miss New Booty was an actual teacher? Who's Harold? And why does he hark?
They gotta skin you if you don't pay for your tattoo, right? In 3rd grade, I told the whole class about a dream I had about my teacher, to my teacher. Since we're mostly water, can we drink ourselves? How much do colors weigh?
Does sugar dissolve in your ass? I'll wear eyelashes so people know not to mess with me. Your heart is a tomato.
This has been Honor Out of Context.
Here is a passage for Malfunction.
Wait, I want to read it.
Okay.
It's my turn. Malfunction. Hashtag ending. Emmy turned away from Destiny and smiled sadly at me. I'm sorry, Ember. I have a date with Destiny, and he's out of time. I forced myself to grin back at her, but it didn't step on any of the tears. What? But it didn't stop any of the tears from falling from my eyes.
Oh, I thought we were
Step on the tears.
Yeah.
Step on no tears. Hey, it was fun while it lasted, right? I'm gonna miss you, kid, I told her. Before I go, I just want to say something. Ember, you are an amazing person. You deserve so much better than what you've gotten. I think your story is tragic, but it'll get better. I believe in you, Ember. She turned away, walking with Destiny to the vortex that had previously been opened by him. I was trying to stay strong, to not completely break down and sob. Suddenly, Emmy stopped and turned back to face me. One more thing. She ran up to me and hugged me really tight. Thank you, Ember, Emmy said. And when you find Serena, she lowered her voice, burn her. I was surprised by the new tone she took.
Us too.
I hugged her back until Destiny broke our silence. Emmy, time to go, he called. She broke away from me and ran over to Destiny. Before leaving, Emmy looked back one last time and waved. Then she was gone, and I was once again alone.
Did you write alone just on the back there?
No.
Oh, thank God.
It's another scene from the final book, Corruption.
Oh, thank you.
Corruption. I smirked at Serena, who was clearly furious. Enough it was.
Furious
What?
enough as it was.
Yeah. I could only imagine what was going on in her head. Probably something along the lines of love. The most pathetic, disgusting, degrading.
Why we got Murdoch here?
What?
That's your Murdoch voice.
Hey, Serena! I called out to her. What? She said through gritted teeth. Come near any of us again and I won't hesitate to kill you. You're all pathetic. Being caught dead near any of you, I'd rather burn. Great, I chirped and pulled my lighter out of my pocket. What are you doing? Serena asked cautiously. Burn like the rest of them. I did.
Why did you say that so sensually? I didn't like that.
Burn like the rest of them. I lit the lighter and threw it to the ground. Within a second, Serena was engulfed with the fire that we previously set up. Her screams brought joy to my face. This is very reminiscent of your Supernatural fic.
Yeah.
Ending. I was shocked. My friends were there. They were waiting for me. Ember, go. I jumped at the words. Kat was telling me to leave. I turned to see her smiling genially at me.
Gently.
That is
That
genially.
says gently.
Oh. She let go of Sorlik's hand. What the fuck?
What?
It's a dumb name.
She
Supposed
let,
to be Sorlix.
she let go of Sorlik's hand and hugged me. I was a terrible sister, so go with them, Ember. You need a family that you deserve. Don't worry about us.
The end.
The
That's
end.
it. Oh, fuck.
And I think we have time for one. Okay, I have time for one thing that I found from 3rd grade.
Oh,
Okay.
my goodness.
Okay.
And it's talking about my friend Mandy. I don't know who Mandy is. I don't know if she's real. It's very possible she was imaginary.
I say I had an imaginary friend named Manny.
Oh,
Like
Not-
the
Not Handy Mandy. No.
No, not him. First of all, it's Handy Manny.
Sorry.
Second, I was gonna say the mammoth.
What?
that's
From Icy.
Manny.
Yeah.
Anyway, so the title of this, Ariana has a friend, Mandy. Okay, it's a run-on sentence.
Okay.
One day when I was at school, I made a new friend. Her name is Mandy. We are really good friends. Mandy, I said, can we be friends forever? I asked. Yes, said Mandy. And also, I like your pretty necklace, said Mandy. And I like your ring, said Mandy. And, oh yeah, can we jump rope, right? Yeah, hey kids, we are going to the park. Are we going to Kid City? We both asked, yes, we are. Yay. We both said, can we have some toys? Sure, okay. But can we write some scary story and we can write Charlotte's Web and Stuart Little and the Trumpet of the Swan.
My favorite scary story, Stuart Little.
Those are really cool stories to write because I really, 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 really love and like those really, really cool stories, and I love.
Wow.
I see. Was that all one sentence?
Yes.
Oh my god.
You know, in third grade, they just, maybe they haven't taught you about punctuation yet.
Or spacing. It is like just one giant word.
You had a stream of consciousness going on.
It started early.
Oh my god.
That's all I had for today, friends.
Same.
So, Saran Wrap, where can people find us?
So you can go to recordbuttongroup.com. We will have links to all of our social media pages, our Patreon, where you can subscribe to us and support our whole podcast and the record button as a whole, and help us,
Just gain traction.
gain traction.
Boost us.
Don't forget to leave us some reviews. We like nice reviews.
Tell us you like us and like us.
Tell the world you
Tell
like
us that you don't like us, but give us a 5-star review when you tell us that.
Yes. Anything else?
We also have links to our merch store
Got some cool shiz.
on recordbuttongroup.com.
I'm
so,
repping today. Excusey.
No, not excused.
This has been Why Did I Write This? I'm Anna.
Oh my gosh. I'm Harmony.
I'm Beth.
Thank you for listening. Goodbye. I love you.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. We'll miss you.
Why did I write this?